Welcome to Still Standing. This is real life, real men in real situations. I'm here with my brother OG, not by blood, but by bond. We stood side by side in military. Now we standing side by side in real life. Both husbands, both fathers, figuring out life in real time. We talk about wins, losses, and the quiet battles that nobody posts, and the lessons that come with responsibility. This is a safe place. We do have fun, but it's an honest conversation about accountability, growth, and truth. If you're trying to build, trying to heal, trying to lead, or just trying to make it to another day, through another day, you in the right place. Welcome to Still Standing. What's up, bro? What's going down, man?
Let's go. Hey man, say man, ain't another day. You know what I'm saying? How about yourself?
Yeah, man. It's all good. Just took my kids to a doctor's appointment. You know what I'm saying? One little baby got shot. So,
Oh,
you
I
know,
know, I know,
she
baby
gonna
girl
be
crying.
sleep. My son didn't spray Windex all over his shirt. So yeah, he just got put down for a nap, man. But everything going good. Got on the custom Mexico jersey. Hey,
Okay,
RIP El Mincho, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, big
okay.
dog. Yeah, rest in peace, El Mincho, bro. We miss you. You was one of the ones, real pioneer, you know what I'm saying, of the new generation of cartels. So, he just had his funeral, all gold casket, you know. Hey, his daughter on the most wanted list. She didn't pull it up to the funeral
Ooh,
like Griselda. She not giving, hey, and that's how I want my kids to ride for me. So that's all, man. What you
hey,
got going?
I seen this video somebody made. And he was like, "Hey, if I ever get taken out of here, don't let nobody lie and say I want peace. I want everybody. I want you to spin until you be dizzy. You hear me?" I was like, bruh, if I want, yeah, same with me, bro. Same with me. I want you to spin because you until you can't spin no more. You hear me?
Nah, for sure, man. Hey, now that's crazy. How you want to go, bro? If you got to pick, I think we probably had the same answer.
If I had to go,
But you get to
I
pick it
mean,
though. You get to pick.
do I have to pick the time or like the age or just
No, nigga, you pick. No, we don't know what that is, man. You know, God willing, we live a long life for sure. But you get
you
to
know what I'm
pick
saying?
how you
I
go
get
though.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to go on my sleep. I want to go to sleep and just
Okay.
I'm out of there. I don't
Okay.
want to.
No, I'm the same. I'm the
I don't
same,
know
bro.
about you, but
I don't want to
I
feel
want to
nothing.
go to sleep and God be like, go ahead and take him up out of here.
I'm just waiting in line, just waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. I'm
yeah.
cool with that, bro. Now I'm on the same page. Man, so we didn't talk about it for a little bit on some other episodes, military life, and it's a lot going on in the world. So I definitely want to, take a moment to talk about our time in the army, and then the transition in, transition out, how it's still
Mhm.
affecting you today, how you
Yeah,
view a lot of things. So, we're gonna have some fun. But today,
yeah.
episode 12, titled Sir Yes Sir. So
So
man,
you
we
thought,
didn't we didn't talk about a bunch of stuff. We're gonna start on a light note though. For the people that don't know, getting smoked is like discipline.
yeah,
It's not it's a spanking, but it ain't a spanking. You ain't
yeah,
touching nobody, nothing like that.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you doing hella push ups and sit ups and be ups, and
All kind of shit, dog.
it really used to get hectic. So what's the
Yeah,
dumbest thing you ever got smoked for?
the dumbest. Sheesh. Mm, damn. You mean like back in like basic or just period?
Just in general.
Just in general. All right. So I remember one time we got smoked because our drill sergeants couldn't believe we ate too fast.
These niggas say
I thought that's what we supposed to do.
excuse the hell out of me for doing what y'all been telling us to do.
He said, "Pride, I don't know where the fuck that food at, but we finna figure out where we finna figure it out now." And I'm like, I know he ain't finna smoke us because we ate too fast. I said, I'm thinking them motherfuckers just having a bad day. And I feel like
Yeah.
he just taking on this just because he can. Hey, Pride, we finna figure out where this food went. I said, hold on. What the fuck he just say?
Yeah.
I know this nigga ain't about to smoke us because we ate too fast.
Nah, man. Nah, this is you know what that was. They just had to get y'all for some y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all was doing shit right.
Hey,
yeah.
I remember one time, bro. We was in during the 4th of July, bro. They allowed us to go to like a little parade or whatever. They smoked us because we got there and we actually ate the food that they served us. The food that we was allowed to buy, they put us in the pit and smoked us because we sat there and actually ate the food that was provided for us. And it had like sugary, like little it had like snacks and cakes and cookies and all kinds of shit there. And the drills was like, y'all can eat it. I don't care. You know, go ahead.
It's a trap.
It was a trap, but we didn't know it was a trap.
It was a trap. Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. You knew that you had to know that was a trap.
Man, I had some gator. My first time ever eating some gator, some fried gator.
Yeah.
Man, we ate some gator. We ate some goddamn just chicken on a stick. We all kinds of good food. I'm getting back. We marched back and whatever. We got back he said to the pit. And I said, ooh. I was already getting sick just off the fact that we were walking fast.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out we were finna get smoked, I said, man, we finna I know I'm finna throw up. And I threw all that food, I threw all that shit up. All of it in the pit. They ain't give a fuck. They ain't give a
y'all get like a parents weekend? I know we was in OSET, but like did y'all get a parents weekend or something like that?
Like family day?
Family day, yeah. I think it was just a day.
Yeah, we got that.
But they told us, boy, they said, look, I know y'all gonna want to go out here and get a Red Bull, a Monster, a Nos, all this candy. But just know when you get back, we're gonna make you throw it all up. We was like, nigga, fuck all that. Hey, man, they told us.
Man, our drills, because you know how the MREs will have the M&Ms and shit in there, right? Our drills was like, we better not catch none of y'all motherfuckers eating the M&Ms.
Oh, them sour Skittles.
Or nigga, that's the best shit. That's the best shit. So you know,
especially when you ain't had none in a good week. You ain't had it in a good.
That's the best shit, man.
Bro, niggas started selling M&Ms by the goddamn by the M.
It got so bad. You know the little gum, the little laxative gum.
Yeah, niggas
man, it got so bad. I said, man, we got to do something.
You talking about the caffeine gum?
Yeah,
caffeine. Yeah.
It got bad, dog. It got bad, man.
But the dumbest thing I ever got smoked for, man. Bro, in basic, we got smoked because the dude was too fat. He was out of shape. And it was kind of sad now that I think about it, because they was mad at his recruiter because bro couldn't do, bro. I don't know how he passed the preliminary, like the before. I don't know, bro. He wouldn't have passed a tape test to say he could suck it in, boy. He couldn't even pop the belly in, bro.
Man,
he couldn't run a mile, man. It was bad.
You know the ones who I did not like, because I was always hungry and basic. You know the motherfuckers who I envied?
Who?
The double rations motherfuckers.
The skinny bone boys.
Get like extra 3-4 scoops. And I'm sitting here like, 1 scoop, my nigga. You let this little skinny ass motherfucker get about 5 scoops?
He get 3-4 scoops.
I'm talking about,
hey, bro, and not eating it up, pissing me off.
The crazy thing about it is, because you know they be offsetting. You know, when it whatever platoon you in with first, third, or second, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers that be in our platoon, they get double rations. If we the last one, you already know the last people to eat or the last platoon to go in there, they the one who get the less time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we sitting there and I'm like, golly. I know I eat fast.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers who always get the double ration be the slowest eating motherfuckers. Off. I'm right next to the motherfuckers who got double rations.
Yeah.
Plate full of food. My plate gone.
Done.
I'm like, God
Done.
damn.
And you starving.
Stomach in my motherfucking back. My stomach is in my motherfucking back. I'm just looking at the motherfucker like, God
bro,
damn.
It's so bad, bro. I'm sneaking little Tabasco bottles in my locker just to get a taste of something.
Bro, let me tell you something. I no lie, bro. I want to say probably like the first or second week of red phase, right? I was eating so fast because we probably had like no more than like maybe a minute or two to eat. I was trying to eat that shit so fast that it's fixed now, bro. I bit my fucking fork and I chipped my tooth. That's how fast I was trying to eat, bro. And the thing about it is, like, it happened so fast that I was more worried on eating than my tooth. So when it happened, I heard a crunch. I said, "Oh shit, let me." And I'm like, I'm already past it. As after I realized I done chipped some shit because I'm so motherfucking hungry, man. I got back to goddamn.
Your wife got an eater. Look at See how ham you go, buddy.
So now it's crazy because, like, we got kids, and I don't know. Me and my wife, we just naturally eat fast. So my wife, a lot of be looking at us like, and she still got a full plate, and I'm already done.
And she just.
I'm talking about. I'm already trying to figure out who finna take a shower, who finna do this, who finna that. Like, and she's still sitting there like, why do y'all eat so fast? And I would just realize, like, damn, we do. Damn, I don't even be realizing something. AGB, it is what it is.
So talk about, you get your orders, gang. For people that don't know, just basically the Army telling you where you gonna go, how long you gonna be there, what unit you gonna be in. For the most part, it can change, but it just letting you know, hey, this is where it is. So talk about that, because you went to Fort Hood first, or Fort Leves, or whatever it is now.
So I don't know. It's like
we're gonna figure it out one day, but God rest her soul. You dig what I'm saying? I went to Fort Stewart. So talk about, you remember like your first week, first day you got there? Speak on that.
So, we get the Hood, right? And to me, Hood was just huge compared to Benning. I feel like Benning, when it comes to like field wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to Benning is big, but it's not big. But when it comes to Hood is like, Hood to me was just huge in a sense of just like highways and all kinds of shit. It's just really fucking big. So when I get there, my sponsor picked me up from the airport. You know what I'm saying? Take me down. And all of a sudden, we get to post, and he was like, "We're gonna take you around the area just to show you around." So I'm like, cool. We go around. We go to like, this store. We go around to this area. And all of a sudden we go past the courthouse. And then he was like, "Hey man, you see those females on the side of the road right there? Across the street from the courthouse?" And I'm not really paying attention. And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Them prostitutes. Don't fuck with them." I said, "Right across the courthouse is prostitutes?" Right then and there, I knew this place is different.
Well.
This place is different. Bruh, like it was the way that Fort Hood was for me though, and how it became years later, with all the deaths that was happening and all the crazy stuff. Like, I didn't experience that shit other than, having sergeant majors that would do like, prostitution rings. But that's like that's where everything stopped for me and the people who I was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these killings and all these other crazy stuff that's happening, that of what I can remember, that shit
That
wasn't
wasn't
going
it.
on.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it's a different generation, different time.
Yeah, it was structured a lot. It was structured a lot better. Like I had better NCOs.
1,000%.
Structure
Great
wise,
leader.
bro. Fort Hood, bro. I had the best NCOs, bro. Fort Hood was amazing for me when it comes to like, in a sense, when I was actually living in it, it sucked. I didn't like it. But when I went to Hood, to Germany, to Benning, now that I think about it, like the best NCOs I had was when I was in Hood. The motherfuckers, when all of them was old school, the motherfuckers did not play at all. They was not going for no back talk. We gonna do some wall-to-wall counseling. They one of them that they had no problem laying hands. And everybody up top, that was cool with it. As long as you don't do the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's like they let a private talking shit to a specialist, and a specialist trying to get up to be a sergeant. Hey, you better handle your business. You better not let a private talk to you like that. Like that was on that type of time.
Yeah.
Like that was really, but at the same time, it's like it was a brotherhood to where it's like, we'll fuck with y'all, but y'all better not let them motherfuckers over there fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the brotherhood was you know, it was a lot. It was real tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the first week was hell, all because majority of the people who I was in basic, I'll say probably like 8 or 9. I probably say probably like between 10 to 12 people who was in my basic also went to Hood. And also went to the same unit. It just different platoons. So it's like motherfuckers I knew that was in Alpha Troop. Oh, Charlie Troop had like 4 or 5 guys that was in my basic.
Yeah,
So it's like we all knew each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was already tight. It's like it ain't like it was me by myself going to another duty station and I don't know nobody and I ain't go. It's like I still had my crew with me. So it's like I felt like, all right, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm not doing this alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So when it came to like, you know, dealing with bullshit, we just know we already dealt with bullshit in basic. They're just another level of bullshit. We just dealing with that shit together. So it's like the amount of suck, at least we ain't doing it by ourselves. At least we got, you know, my boy over here, we sucking together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for me, it was a little bit different, man. So after basic, my moms and dad, I told you all of them came to the graduation and all that. We go back down. We go to Atlanta for a little bit, and we kick it there for a little bit because I got the 2-week hometown recruit.
Okay.
So I got hometown recruiting. I got picked for that, man. That was cool. So I got to come home for 2 weeks. So it gave me time to adjust, but then it also, you know, showed me how much I had transitioned. Like I was damn near a robot now that I think about it, you know. You fresh out of basic. So I kind of wish that I didn't get to go home. Did you go straight from basic to your duty station pretty much?
So, so like, because, you know, I only live like Benning to Wilkinson County, Toonborough, where I grew up at. That was only like a 2-hour drive. So I was like 2 hours away from post. So after I graduated, they was like, oh, you can take a week and a half or whatever. And they let me just go home. But then it was like, hey, just make sure you be at the airport, be ready to go at this time. All right, cool, no problem.
Oh, some people did take leave. Yeah, some didn't. So you took about a week and a half.
Yeah, I say about a week and a half, yeah.
So my jump was 14 days, cash money. That was prime time. Everybody wanted that hometown crew, but they only had 3 slots.
Okay.
So hometown crew, for people that don't know, hey, they get one of them privates fresh out of basic. You get to go be with the recruiters. You get to go to all the little local high schools and, you know, talk to the kids and, you know, tell them if they got questions, you know, what they should expect, blase, blase. So it was cool. But like I said, I wish I didn't go home because it was a lot of distractions. You know, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot in Dallas, gang. Like, so I'm going home. Then, you know, I hit that highway in that 95 Honda Accord, ruby red, over 100,000 miles on that bad boy. I get to Fort Stewart, and on the backside of Fort Stewart, once you pass by, I think it was 4th Brigade at the time, but it's 2nd Brigade now. So it's this long ass street, bro, where they do all of the ranges and the trainings and everything, right?
Yeah.
But it's about 25 miles long.
Okay.
So there's another way in, like through the front gate that's directly through Hinesville, and then there's a back way which cuts through all of the training on the back end. Okay. And so I'm driving down this street, bro, and it's not a lot of lights on this street. And it's my first time. And by the time I get to Hinesville, it's the middle of the night. So I'm not knowing where to drive, bro. I call my mom's because I'm at the back gate. Like, I'm not knowing what to do. So I'm calling my mama. I'm finna come home. I don't know where. I don't know what gate to go through. I don't know what to do. I don't got no point of contact. Because how you said you had a lot of people from your basic training that went to Fort Hood at the time with you. I didn't have nobody. It was just me. So I was one of the only ones to go to Fort Stewart. And then I didn't even go to a traditional cav unit. My first unit was a brigade.
But the biggest reason why it was so many people that was just in my platoon that went. But in the whole, it was probably like a good 25, 30. And the reason why is because they was preparing for us to go to fucking Korea.
Say again?
They knew we was going to Korea.
Oh, okay. So
that's why there's so many people going to one duty station, because they was like, they need guys to go to Korea.
But man, I remember I finally get on post because the gate guard seen me sitting there for a while, so he come check. I'm telling him the situation. He like, okay, boom. Oh yeah, you in second brigade. Okay, boom. Just drive straight down the street. You're gonna see the big building on the right. And I'm like, bro. By the time I drive through, I'm like, this dude told me look at the big building on the right. You know how many big buildings it was? Yeah. So I'm driving through post, bro. I might have been driving down and back for about an hour till no cap. And Fort Stewart is not that big. So I'm just driving down and back, down like pretty much. Then I decided to just stop at this building that looked like a, you know what I'm saying, a big ass building. Turned out that's my unit.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay, cool. It was already straight because it was a black NCO that was on staff duty and all that. So it was fine. He was like, yeah, bro, you just need to go down to the little building up there. They're gonna get you right, put you in a little barrack room, and then we'll see you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. So yeah, that was my transition. So how was it being in the actual cav unit? You know, you there. It's not like basic training. You got some more freedom.
Yeah.
So how was your beginning, your first unit?
So them motherfuckers wanted perfection, bro. And
what did they look like?
So majority of people in my platoon, they lived in the barracks. So 5 o'clock in the morning, they're doing inspections, room inspections. PT wasn't until 6:30, bro. Why are you in my fucking room at 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 in the morning with a white glove on, like, bro.
Yes, bro. And I'm like, it got to a point where it's like, it was real. Like, I obviously I couldn't do nothing about it, but it was pissing me off because the fact that, like, I ain't had shit in there really. I only been in this motherfucker 2 weeks. You expect me to have a whole furniture shit in this motherfucker? Like, what the fuck are y'all expecting? Like, what? Oh, let's inspect behind this bed. Bitch, ain't nothing back there. What the fuck are y'all looking for? Like, what are we doing right now?
Now my second unit, they look behind that bed. They might find something, but we're gonna get into that later. We're gonna get into that later.
I feel like just the inspection was a little crazy. It's just the fact that they wanted to find a reason to be. I feel like they were just power hungry, in a sense of like, they wanted us to be overly like perfect. They want us to never fuck up, but they're waiting for us to fuck up. It sounds crazy, but it's like they wanted us to be the best, but they also didn't give us any grace when we fuck up. They love smoking us. They love that shit. They love that shit so motherfucking much.
Hey, so walk the comment, because everybody wasn't in the military. So kind of walk them through, you know, what the normal day-to-day for a scout looked like, a 19 Delta, bro, at a regular scout unit, what that looked like. So, you know, you got multiple Mondays.
Multiple Mondays, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have your you have your early morning inspections, you know what I'm saying? Make sure in rank inspections, you know what I'm saying, to make sure your uniform good. You have your shit, because you gotta change the uniform, because if you don't, you're gonna fuck up that motherfucking uniform. So you better have your motherfucking second set, dirty set ready.
Trash, dirty set.
Yeah. Lunch. And this was really crazy. Like 11:30 to 1 was considered normal lunch for me until I met my wife.
What you mean?
My wife only got 30 minutes because she was dental. So in the dental world, you know what I'm saying? Like they're working through lunch because they have patients.
Yeah.
So that whole dynamic was a little different. So when she said 11:30 to 1, she was like, "What? Like she was like, how much? Like what? How much time do y'all need to eat?" And whole time I'm thinking to myself, to me I know that ain't normal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like of the bullshit we do throughout the whole day.
Yeah, that's needed. And then too, you gotta account for if you go to the defect, which is like the cafeteria, folks. Everybody there, if it ain't close to payday,
right?
If it ain't close to payday, people that spit they pipe, everybody is at the defect. So it might take a little minute for you to get your food in the first place. Yeah, so I mean, it was understandable, but I mean, an hour and 30 is a little extenuous now that I think about it.
Hour and 30 was crazy. You gotta think about for a second, any job you had outside the military, your lunch not an hour and a half, bro. That is crazy.
Also, the job part, yeah, I've never had to do that either. So yeah, that was much needed, bro. So my first unit was not traditional cab unit. Like I said, it was brigade. So
yeah,
the lowest rank before we all got there was E6, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure, but it was also
I've never got an opportunity to like, you know how people be, be the sergeant major's driver or the SCO's driver, and
I never exactly what I was,
bro. I never knew that was a fucking thing until I was about to leave to go to Germany. And then I walked past somebody, and all of a sudden I seen a SCO. And then he had a conversation with one of the specialists, and I was like, "What the fuck? What were you talking to you for?" He was like, "I'm his driver." I said, "Damn." I said, "You got picked for this shit?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, and he got perks. You know what I'm saying? He got looked out when he became like he got. It was a benefit of this shit for real."
Nah, they looked out for sure, but for me, it was a lot of pressure because it was like, fresh fuzzy. The lowest is an E6. Then we finally start getting a couple E5s. We had like 3 specialists that came in with me. So it's 3 specialists, 1 PLC that was in S1, and then me. So we didn't have a lot of low enlisted. So it was a lot of growing up fast. Like they taught us the other side of the Army though.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? I learned all of the office shit. You dig at first. But then they had gave me
all the admin shit.
Yeah. So I don't want to talk down on them folks. But they was trying to prep me though to go to an actual cab unit. That was the plan. Okay. I'm gonna get all of these certs and everything that I need. They're gonna give me top secret clearance, which I got. They had me fit to be an armor. So they was like, bro, you always gonna be able to have these tangibles, you know what I mean? So when you do get looked at, you put ahead of certain folks. So I was like, okay, cool. And with that, bro, I had a lot of dope NCOs, man. One that come to mind, Staff Sergeant Brown, was big on fitness. He still do that to this day, but like he pretty much taught me the game in and out.
Okay.
Like, so to be able to go under his wing, and he taught me everything I need to know to get ready to go into a cab unit, because he was a 68 whiskey. He was a combat medic. I don't know what they call it now, but so he had seen some shit. He was trying to prepare me. And then my first arm was crazy as hell, crazy white dude. Like what's that joint? The toy soldiers. What's the little bro with the little yes. Yeah. Hey, bro was about 6'3", 6'4". Every other word was a cuss word.
Damn.
He's like, motherfucker, weird. What the fuck we doing? Like he was like that, bro. Like, and he was cool, bro. And he taught me a lot too. So my first unit was definitely, like I said, a lot of pressure because it wasn't a lot of lower enlisted. I had to grow up fast, but I'm glad I got the NCOs that I did because they definitely showed me everything I need to know. And I got a lot of cool ass stuff because you remember the war on access. So like they had all that extra inventory. So I'm kind of sad I got it, bro. You know how many of them Pelican boxes I had?
Damn.
30 round magazines.
Eesh.
Bro, I had a bunch of boxes. Like it got to the point in Germany, bro. I was giving out my magazines, like, because I had brand new magazines.
Damn.
So that was fire. But yeah, that was a good time. But then it got 2nd Brigade got reflagged, or 4th Brigade got reflagged to 2nd Brigade. So then I actually went to 6A Cav, which was a real Cav unit. And now I don't know nothing about the real Cav shit.
So I ain't gonna lie. So I really like the fact that I went from force com to trade off, because if I would have went from going from basic and AIT and going straight into like trade off, I'm glad it was no calming down. I went to 2 straight units and there was gunning and running. You hear me?
Yeah.
So it got to a point where it's like there was no chill time for me. There was no time where it was a chill time until I got to Benny. That's when I got a chance to relax and just chill the fuck out.
My first 2 years, I got to chill. I was all in Atlanta with my boy Miller, TKO, and all them boys. We was going to see Rich Homie, and we was going to Tybee Island during Orange Crush, and we was going to Savannah State. And hey, bro, we was having a real time.
We was
having a blast. You see what I'm saying? So I really enjoyed my time. Yeah, shit. I mean, I remember going with this dude, bro. We drove down to Jacksonville, which was 2 hours from Stewart, to go see Kevin Gates. This Kevin Gates with the dreads. This old Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to drive back, bro. It's 3 a.m. We got PT at 6. Like,
and you know what? You had so much motherfucking energy. You still did PT like it was nothing.
Good. You good. It's that when you get out of PT and you like, let me lay down real quick.
Yeah.
Where you mess up. Yeah, because you lay down, it's over with, man.
It's over with.
But I remember my first week, I got in trouble. So, hey, no, listen, every duty, like both duty stations I was at, gang, the first week I got in trouble. Even in Germany, the first week I got in trouble. No kizzy.
I wouldn't even say I got in trouble in Germany. I didn't know any better, but I still got in trouble.
No, I didn't know no better neither. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But it didn't matter to them. It did not matter to them. All right, so the first time I got in trouble.
Sergeant Major had my back though. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of had my back. You know what I'm saying? He kind of was like
uniform junk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now mine was a little different. So the first time at Fort Stewart, so you used to go to Savannah. If you was in Hinesville, you want to go party and shit, like you want to go to Savannah, go kind of close off the Riverwalk. They had a few bars and stuff you could get in. At the time, I was underage, but it was a couple places where you could kind of make some shake. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I remember it's this bar. I don't know what that junk called. I want to say Trees or something. I don't know what that junk called in Savannah. But long story short, next to it, it was like a cigar bar, like a cigar place where you buy smokes and shit like that, right? And I told you I went on that 2 week for the hometown recruiting. So I done gassed up like the first few days. And then I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find something kind of close to that because it's kind of hard. Like you smoking and then you can't smoke no more. So you just drinking. But I had found something that was kind of like what would be today, like the THC, you know what I'm saying? Like the Delta agent, but it smelled like real gas. But it was like in a little white paper.
Yeah.
And so every time I get off, I hit one.
Yeah.
So it would, it smelled a little like it, but it wasn't actual gas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
we got off work one day. I puffed it, bro. One of them NCOs. Hey. No. I went to go pick up my dog Dunlap.
Yeah.
He was 11 bang bang.
Mm-hmm.
You know them NCOs different. My
Yeah.
NCOs was not giving no damn. Like I said, we in brigade. Them grown men, they been in the military too long. They like, hey, we better not get no calls about you. That was it.
Yeah.
The first week they got a call about it. Hey, because I went to go pick him up. They just got out of formation. I was waiting on him. I lit that bitch up. My car looked all smoky. He got both of us. Hey, bro, pissed his next morning. I'm sweating because I don't know if that joint is the real deal, the fake with the real deal. Hey, but it came back clean, man. But now I remember that the first song. Now, motherfucker Williams, you just motherfucking got here. Hey, and I'm gonna let you slide this time. Everybody fuck up, but hey, you get one motherfucking time. One. Hey, bro, that's how that nigga talk, bro. Hey, I never got in trouble again though. I never got in trouble again. I got in trouble at my cab unit for sure, cause I was driving home late. Not late, but when you get off leave, you got to report back at a certain time.
Yeah.
Boy, I was about 6 hours late. And I'm not thinking nothing of it.
I mean, most people don't. I mean, they really. I mean,
my NCOs was tripping though. They was tripping up.
They'll put you in like you came in at limb at night when you really came in. Like, most of them cool about that shit. Majority of people don't give a fuck. Like they'll put.
They ain't do me like that. They said, "Oh nah." So once they reported it,
you'll say like if you come into the staff duty to sign back in, and most of them be paying attention. So what I would do is I'll put the right day, but I'll put the wrong time.
Yeah.
So if I was supposed to came in at whatever time or whatever day, I'll put if I came in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, I'm supposed to come in on the 11th. I'll put the 11th and then I'll put 4 o'clock, but I'll put PM to the AM or some shit.
Scammer. Oh, well. No, but the thing about it was, bro, I text my NCOs letting them know that I was not going to be there on time. Like I was making a stop in Atlanta, which I know I shouldn't have been making anyway. So at the end of the day, it was my fault. But they had me writing a paper. Like my NCO had me write a paper.
Yeah.
That it was supposed to be, something about timeliness and why it's important to be on time. Just some shit so he didn't have to write no counseling.
Yeah.
Bro, I asked one of my homegirls to write this paper. Bro, the jump was due on Tuesday. He needed that. He wanted it by 6 a.m. So she done finally sent the paper. She like, oh man, I forgot. It's late as hell. It's like 12 at night. I'm like, it's cool. Because as long as I got it. Now, bro, I don't read it.
Hey, why the fuck you didn't read it? Why the fuck you didn't read it?
Because she sent it. I'm like, my homegirl wouldn't do me wrong, bro. Like, she knew she was the book smart one.
So what was wrong with the paper?
Boy, so she wrote a paper based off of, so she was copy and pasting because she was in college. She was copy and pasting all her sources and quotes and everything on one. And then she was writing a paper with that so she didn't have to go back to the internet.
Yeah.
Bro, the first paper that she wrote was damn near copy and paste off the first website. Like, it had everything in there, copy and paste again. Like, he knew what website it came from and everything. Like, so they thinking I'm not taking it serious. So she like, no, she sent me the real one. And then it was like, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too
late. So, hey, but I ended up getting out clean with that one. Now, when I got to Germany, you know about the European license and all that. So you got to go through that class.
Yeah.
But that boy Cole, he ain't tell me. Well, he told me I ain't gonna even count. He did not have a license, gang. He did not have a license. In the first week, I rented a car when I got to Germany so I could get around. Like if I wanted to go do something or whatever. So, that first Friday, I get there on Wednesday, the first Friday, he take me to Flash.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive there, but I get drunk. He don't drink. So that was the plus side about Cole. He never drank.
Cole didn't drink?
Did not drink, boy. He did not drink at all.
But
so he could always drive.
Nigga had energy like he was drunk though. He had the type of energy he had. You make it seem like he had a few shots in his head. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that was not alcohol. Yeah, that was energy for sure. That was he had energy for sure. Yeah, he introduced to the plug. So yeah, you knew what they was on from the get-go. But he didn't drink, bro. So it was always cool because if we go out, we all going out, you know what I'm saying? Me, Free Bands, him, Rob, you know what I'm saying? If we all go out to the club, Cole gonna always be able to drive. The problem is it's not the United States. So, you know, you can get the random car check where they check if you got license. Now, this is where we was stupid. So, you know, on the paper license that you get in Germany, it don't have your picture on it.
Yeah.
Well, they both don't got your picture on it.
Yeah.
But like it didn't have nothing. When the cop put us over, whatever, like of course, bro don't got his license. So he was already cooked. But I had my license.
Yeah.
And so I pulled it out.
You should have slid. You
slid it over to him.
Yeah.
I'm inebriated, gang. And players fuck up. Players fuck up. Like,
what did you do? How'd you do it? How'd you fuck it up?
How'd I fuck it up? First off, we get put over. I'm slumped. So.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know I ain't got my license. I ain't got it. Here, bro. Here, take it. Then I got down, give it to bro. Bro, the pause out like, no, that's yours. I'm like, no, this is not mine. That's his. But he didn't see me just hand it to bro. I didn't gave it straight to him. I ain't give a damn, bro. But I'm not knowing the laws and you know how that shit goes. So you know they didn't notify the unit already.
Damn.
I'm not even through orientation. Like I wasn't even processed yet. Oh man. So hey, what's one phrase only military personnel truly understand?
Let me see. That's like universal. If somebody say that shit,
you know they was in
tracking. I haven't heard that shit in so long, but if I hear somebody say tracking, I'm like, this nigga military.
Yeah, he was in.
This nigga was in, or he is currently in right now. Like it's one of those two. I say tracking. I say Roger. The nigga say Roger, like Roger, nigga.
Yeah, I already know what's up. I'm gonna go with you know, right time, right place, right uniform. Yeah, like they don't be saying that junk, you know, in the corporate life or if you work in the job. That's how I know for sure you was in, gang, because realistically in the army, that's all you got to do.
Right.
In the right place at the right time in the right uniform.
I mean, I don't really feel like there's no situation where somebody got to say dress right, dress. But if somebody say that,
hell no. If you say that,
civilian world,
I might gotta start doing that to my kids or something. Just scare their ass. All right, so this is another one, bro. All right, the best MRE and then the worst MRE.
I say to me the best. Let me see. The best one. They used to have you ever had the pizza?
Well, that's old school MRE, but yeah. I don't even think they do that pizza no more. I ain't gonna
Them bitches was good, bro. The pizza one was good.
I don't think they even make it no more, bro.
They don't make it no more.
I don't think they make the pizza one no more.
The buffalo, what's it? The buffalo chicken.
The buffalo chicken. Buffalo chicken. That one was it. They give you a
what's really crazy. My crazy ass. I used to goddamn. It was nasty. It was nasty, but in the field, the shit be good because I'm hungry. So I cut open another MRE that has a little cheese, the little cheese in
spread.
it.
For sure.
Cheese spread on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Stomach be fucked up afterwards
It's
though.
gonna be messed up. But I can't take a number 2 because I'm not comfortable in these woods yet. So it's gonna take me back.
Exactly.
It's gonna take me a few days to reset.
Yeah. But the worst ones, I say, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like the spaghetti and meatballs, bro. I ain't like that one.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like that shit. And then I'm a tune trying to make me eat that shit cold.
Oh, now heat it up with the heat cap. Boy, I'm gonna pour my water in here. I'm gonna let that thing sizzle. And I'm I don't care what this pack say
understand it because y'all don't want the food to smell, and you know what I'm saying, you don't want the enemy to know where you are. Cool. I want to eat how I want to eat. Let us get caught, goddammit. I don't give a fuck. Let us get caught.
Thing they gonna say. And they can
you want the enemy to know where you're at?
All right, you right. You right. But damn.
Cool. You right. You got it. You cool. Nigga, I don't care about that. Nigga, I don't care about that.
But my favorite MRE would have had to been the chicken fajita. I don't know if you remember that one. Yes. With the little mix with the fake chicken and with the tomatoes and all that in there. They give you the cheese spread, then they give you a tortilla. Boy, I know this sounds like prison food to y'all. It damn near is, but hey, when you hungry.
I like it was kind of like noodles. It was kind of like it was like one of those little
chicken noodles?
Yes, I like angle. I did like
that. That was my second right there. Now the worst one was the vegetable soup, whatever that was the worst one.
Linguine, where the fuck
is that little linguine. Yep, that's the worst one.
Anything said
but it got all the sides though.
Yeah.
It had the chocolate bar.
Yep, chocolate bar, the MRE bar, the chocolate one, and what was the apple and cinnamon one?
Yeah, it had the apple cinnamon. It had the chocolate spread instead of the cheese spread and the little bread. Yeah, so niggas used to be sick because it was like the meal trash, but these sides fire. You want to put them up, bro.
Right. I knew motherfucker to be like that's mine, but it ain't mine. But y'all know why it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Like that one, y'all know why it's mine.
Hey,
it ain't the main meal.
We get into something a little bit realer, bro. What's something that you think civilians misunderstand about military life? Like, what's a misconception you had? You know, when you was in, people was telling you or asking you crazy stuff, like, and you like, bro, that is not how that go.
I've had, and this is real talk. I'm talking about grown ass men. And this ain't no little boy shit. This ain't no little teenager. I've had grown men ask me, have I ever killed somebody?
I mean, that's valid though. It's stupid, but it's valid.
Like what? Like, why is that a question that you just really want that shit answered though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that something that's worth that's the first
free body? That's what they think. It's free body, man.
So what I'm saying, in my mind, when you ask me that question, you just presume you have a like presumption that you just automatically think that I'm just out here just killing them up. Like everybody just killer. And it's not like that. It's not like that.
They think this nigga John Wick.
It's like they tie military to straight baby killers. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like they straight, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to put
we in platoon full of serial killers.
Like no, that ain't no. Like it weirded me out, and I tried to like answer without answering, but I still was like, I said, is that the first question you want to ask me, bro? Like, he's like, no, man, I'm just, I was in the military too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you was in the military too, and you still sat there and asked me that dumbass
question. Yeah.
The motherfucker had to be like in his 50s and 60s, so it ain't like he was. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, no, like. Oh,
I think one of the biggest misunderstandings was about the money. I think people thought that we
If
had
they
way
the
more money than we
military, that
actually
means your ass got money, and it's the total opposite.
they think we got paid. But I can
Hey,
understand when okay, so this is the plus side. You don't have bills, especially
right?
you young. You
Mm-hmm.
don't got an apartment, you don't got rent, you don't got none of that. So you're only paying really your phone bill. You might have a car, you might not. It's really not a necessity depending on where you are. You might
Right.
really want one, but for the most part, your barracks is pretty close to your unit. So
You know the motherfuckers who really got it good for real. People who manage their money real well. They get
mhm.
up and rank, and they
Yeah,
still live in the barracks.
yeah, yeah.
Come on now. And you know how to manage your money, and you know how to have side hustles, X, Y, and Z. Shout out to them.
Nah, for real, bro. The ones that get into it, pay their debt off quick, and make sure that they putting their money into what's the thing called now? They changed it.
It ain't TSP no more.
Nah,
It's
but
something else.
yeah, they changed it.
Mm.
It's like a different variant. But the people that was putting into the TSP and just getting their retirement right, realizing that, if they did it early, that they wouldn't have to worry about it, especially in this climate, bro. You need a security net. That's why I know it's sad you gotta save all your money just to be able to spend it at an old age. But hey, if you make it, it is a necessity.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be out here old and struggling and then you limit it. So shout out to them folks, bro. Because when I got my pay, hey, hey, I was doing all the unnecessary. Yeah, so I can see why people would think that. But bro, we was getting paid. I was an E1, so man, I'm getting paid $550 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So people thinking I got money on. No, sir. No, sir. This
They
is
they they
this
they,
is
they, they just gotta they look at they look and see people and they dress blues and they just think, oh, he looked real sharp in his uniform. He gotta have money. No, no.
nah, not at all, bro. That's the money
Like,
I was going to Atlanta. The money I was going to Savannah, Jay's,
man,
clothes. Yeah, you name it, I did it. So I definitely blew a bag, bro. But, hey,
man.
all in good fun, man. You gotta
Oh yeah.
blow a bag to understand how to keep a bag.
Right.
Hey, so which one was harder, man? Going through basic training or getting out and transitioning back into civilian life?
Which one was harder? I would say honestly, I feel like the transition of I ain't gonna lie, in a sense, I feel like basic wasn't harder in the sense of like I physically feel like I couldn't really do it, but it was more of a mental strain that was harder than the mental strain or the type of stress I had of getting out the military. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more of a smoother transition versus me going from being a civilian to not knowing shit about the military to a drastic ass change of getting yelled at for no fucking reason. I'm talking about just getting screamed at in your motherfucking face off the dumbest shit, and you just
Yeah,
gotta sit there and take it. So it's
yeah,
like it was a whole 180 turn, bro. Like, yeah, it's definitely in a sense of being harder, not in like physically harder, because basic physically wasn't hard for me. It was more mental. It was more of keeping my bearings. You know what I'm saying? It was more of like yes, attention to details, shit
yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so like getting out of the military, I already had like it was already a plan already getting out of the military. You know what I'm saying? Staying home with my son for 13 to 16 months. You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of him, being with him. While my wife, she's still in the military, so the transition was just a little different. But harder, it was definitely going from being a complete civilian, having no idea how the military was, to going right into basic AIT. What about yourself?
I probably, if I had to pick, I would say getting out. I would say getting out, and not just because, civilian life, like the world, it's a little bit more chaotic, but
Mm-hmm.
more so because like I had found a good group of people, and it was like everybody was leaving, and
Yeah,
it's like now I'm finna go be a civilian on top of that, so it's like you just lose a lot of good people that you had in your life. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah,
could be depressing too. So it
yeah,
was like, and then you gotta, find a job, try to land on your feet. Or in my case, I got to take a couple months off and
mm-hmm.
breathe because of my situation.
Yeah,
But that was also wearing mentally because it's like, okay, you got this time, but what you gonna do? What's next? What's the plan? Like now you don't got nothing to fall back on. Now you gotta go make something shake.
yeah,
So I feel like that was a lot harder because in basic training for me, I played sports since I was 4 years old, bro. I was in
mm-hmm.
pads at 5. Like to me, getting yelled at, discipline. I told you how my pops was. Like yelling wasn't
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm getting used to getting yelled at by people that I know. Total strangers is crazy to me.
But I told you, like, I laughed when we got off that bus. Like we got smoked because I was laughing. Because to me, it's like, bro, y'all are not yelling harder than Freddie Williams. I'm sorry, bro. You not even holding him on a bad day. You
Yeah,
not even close to Buddy on a bad day. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Pops really get on your ass. So like
yeah,
when you get, around some random people and they yelling at you, you
yeah,
like, what the fuck? You like, bro, come on, man. I can't even take you serious. So a lot of
yeah,
that wasn't serious. Like you said, it's more of a mental game,
yeah,
like to be away from everything to not have Instagram and be able to call people and be able to socialize. But then you realize the pros in that, how much
mm-hmm.
healthier you came out, your mental, how much
Yeah,
sharper you were.
mm-hmm.
So once I realized that, I was like, oh yeah, basic training was a lick for me. That was
Yeah.
like a cool little vacation, honestly. Do you feel like you ever struggle with identity after getting out?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I did struggle with it for a long time until um school really got me motivated to look for bigger, better things in the sense of um looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? So like after I decided to leave my other job because I just felt like I was definitely not being compensated for the work I was being put in of the work I was putting in.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and my wife were having a conversation and she was like, why don't you just go back to school? And she was definitely, you know, talking my ear off, you know what I'm saying? She was bugging me a little bit, made me wanna, she was kind of nagging at me, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But she pushed me to go back to school, you know what I'm saying, get my master's, you know what I'm saying? We ended up graduating together. So it's like it gave me more confidence, like I can really do this. Like if I put my mind to something, I can really do this. So it was more of me going back to school gave me more of a confidence to be able to like, man, I can do anything I can put my mind to. Like it ain't
For
ain't
sure.
like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it
Yeah.
gave me going back to school gave me my identity back, saying like, man, I could do this shit for real. Like I,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was some hurdles, you know what I'm saying? School was not easy, bro. That shit is not
Yeah.
easy, bro. Not even, I don't want to do that shit again. I don't want to. She was talking to me about getting my doctorates. Not doing it. I don't give a
For sure.
fuck how. I don't give a fuck how that cool Doctor Strange and all that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Laughing.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure. That would be
yeah,
cool.
no,
But
I'm
no.
good.
It is a lot of work though. Hey, it take awareness though, to be
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
say,
no,
hey, she
yeah,
pushed me to do this and I
yeah,
understand the difficulty in it
yeah,
and I got what I needed out of it. And
yeah.
I don't feel like I need to take it any further unless it's really
Right,
needed. So,
right,
I get
exactly.
you. I don't really feel like I had identity crisis when I got out. Honestly, I mean, you know me. I don't, yeah, I mean, the only thing that I can say, I just became more mature, but I feel like that would have came. Honestly, no, I don't know. I don't know if the maturity would have would have happened if I was in if I didn't get out. Honestly,
Yeah.
because your emotions are suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like your mental is suppressed. So like honestly, as a person, you kind of strain. Like you don't really have a personality, but it don't really get to shine.
Let me ask you this though. How do you feel like you would be, excuse me, how do you feel like you would be mentally and physically if you were still in right now?
If I had to just push through,
If you were
I'd be
still pushing
screwed.
through, for real?
Nah, my back, my knees be done, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I be feeling like them old NBA players sometimes. Like people really be on some BS. I hate that. Like, I mean, you didn't see me
Yeah,
after
I
the back
seen that.
workout. Shit, we
Yeah.
didn't came back to the club. I didn't caught a spasm. Had to
Mm-hmm.
lean the chair all the way back. We in the damn Challenger. We got people in the back. Yeah, so you didn't seen it, bro. But if I would have kept on with that 19 Delta life and all of them, walking all them clicks and bro, you know
Yeah.
how it was. Them field
Yeah.
trainings was extenuous.
Yeah.
Like I don't really feel like I would still be on it. Like I would have
Yeah.
been. I think I would have still got out the same way. Honestly, it would have got to
Damn.
that point. So
I feel like eventually I decided to get out just because I didn't feel like it was formidable. I feel like if I would have kept going at the rate I was going and
yeah,
how I was overly like my body was hurting coming from Germany. If I would have kept that shit up, yeah, I probably would have got med boarded as well. I ain't gonna lie. Eventually I would have got med boarded because I feel like my ego would have, because I always want to be looked at as the best in whatever position I'm in.
whatever I
So it's
do, yeah, for sure.
what I do, I
So
wanna be
you want
best
to
at.
put your best effort.
Exactly.
What's something looking back on it you wish your leadership had handled differently?
Um. Hmm. Also, man, when I was, after I got in this situation with my hand in Germany, when I got into that fight, you know what I'm saying? My
Oh, you
platoon
could
sergeant.
tell people about what happened that night. Go ahead and tell them what happened, man.
Hey, so,
Mike Tyson.
huh?
Mike Tyson.
Listen, so
Let be the
yeah,
greatest
so
ever.
we was going to, at the one, and I was with Thompson, a white boy
Mhm.
Thompson, and I was with Goss.
Yup.
And I was with some dudes that Thompson knew, and they homeboys. I ain't know them. I ain't know them at all. So we all in the club, we chilling, having a good time. Everybody buying each other drinks. Everybody just having a cool, smooth little time. And then, I don't know I don't know what type of night this was, but a lot of like Turkish dudes was there, like a lot of Turkish dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously, they there. Their women are there too. So I've never had an issue with any Turkish people or anything like that. I never known about them being aggressive. I never known about nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? But one of the dudes that we was with was on the females, and and she
Them-
was with one of the dudes.
And them
So
Turkish, hey, for them folks that don't know, they be mobbing in Germany.
yeah,
And when them
they
Americans come
they
over
they
there, they
real
be
small.
macking
They're
they
real
ladies.
small. They real small now, and I feel like them being small give them like they put a chip on their shoulder, like they got more of an
Little
attitude.
man syndrome. Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
right, right, right.
For sure. And then the
So
Americans come, they be macking all on their ladies and
yeah, taking
doing
them,
them dirty.
taking them like it's nothing, taking them. But the thing about it is, like, I was I wasn't drunk, but I had a few shots in me. Like it wasn't like I was just drunk. But um, so Thompson's homeboy was like, hey, they one of the dudes saying they have a problem with us or a problem with one of his homeboys. And me being the person that I am, if I'm in a club with somebody, I don't give a damn if I just met you. Like if you around me and and somebody have a problem with you,
We got a
like for some
problem.
odd reason, it's like we got a problem.
We
But
got a problem.
I first want to be able to see if I can de-escalate it.
For sure.
That's the first thing. If
A
I want to
thousand
see
percent.
if I can de-escalate it, cool, bro. I always try to de-escalate. That's how I've always been. Now it all depends on how you come at me with your energy, though.
If you
You know what I'm saying?
aggressive, overly
If you
aggressive,
aggressive,
yeah,
it's like I have to, off principle, I have to try and
match you
match
with that
that
aggressive.
to be able to try either let you know like it can go there, calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Or if you trying to go there, like it is what it is. Because
For
I
sure.
don't even know, dude. But just off the principle, it's like
Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly. So, dude, I'm having a conversation with dude. I'm sitting here saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, everything cool. Dude didn't know that was your girl. Let me buy y'all some drink. You know what I'm saying? We just have a good time. I'm always trying to de-escalate the shit. Everybody around him was cool, except for the dude that was right in front of me. And I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we can buy y'all some drink. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, he do didn't know no better than that. Dude was sloppy fucking drunk. He was out of there. He was sloppy fucking drunk. So dude was like, oh, okay. And I could just tell dude had an accent. So I'm like, all right. So I'm guessing he understand what I'm saying. So yeah, let me go ahead and try to buy you a drink, cool, whatever. And then dude pushed me. So like, I'm not the most aggressive dude in the world, but I don't give a fuck if it's 5 niggas. If it's one of them touch me, I gotta die. I gotta die. There is no like I don't go into a club like I'm the biggest and baddest.
For sure.
But if somebody gets aggressive with me, I gotta die, bro. It's like that's what's gonna happen for y'all for it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta go there now. Cause it have to go there. But since you wanted to do that, you gotta take me out of there.
Hey, you know what I love though about Germany, bro? It's all about the fair ones, bro.
But
you go fight, like it ain't no worrying about, you know, up and fight. You know, hey, if one of them dudes want to fight, hey, we really could get it going, and I really enjoyed that about Europe.
So when dude pushed me, it was just a natural reaction. I just caught back, boom, hit him right in his shit. And the thing about it is, I ain't even hit him that hard, and he stumbled. And my ego got the best of me. So I was like, I ain't even hit this nigga hard. I'm finna knock his shit clean the fuck out now because I ain't even give you all I wanted to give you. So I cut back again. Boom. And I hit him right in the mouth.
Yeah, what happened? Tell him.
And I ended up busting my shit like wide open. So like his tooth, I ain't even tell y'all this. The dude tooth was in my hand.
Stupid ass. He had that big ass bandage on.
The dude was in my hand. I hit that nigga so hard that people thought that, like, Goss, that's my boy. I ain't gonna lie, that's my boy. Once I that second time swinging, nobody around me, bro. Everybody gone except for the niggas that except for the dudes that was with the dude I just hit. But they wasn't on nothing. And we had this conversation. I said, if I didn't know you and you was with your boys, I said, I probably got my ass beat that night. Because the dudes that I was with.
Nothing.
Scattered.
Because one, after you hit him, now we got to bop on we got to get on your top.
You know what I'm saying? Right, but it's like,
different. We going to get on him later.
I'm the dude that's trying to de-escalate it. Why am I getting pushed on?
Right. And then
so like,
even after that, after I got pushed on, where was y'all at?
Bro, I think about it is I was talking because we ended up going to a hostel afterwards, and I'm over here. I'm soaking my hand because my hand at this point I'm feeling it now. My hand's starting to hurt. So I talked to Thompson, talked to Goss, and my response was, and I was like just like this, and I'm laughing it off because it's like I kind of expected them to swing with me, but I'm the only nigga that was throwing shit. Because after that first swing, everybody started scattering. But after that first swing, my ego was like, I ain't even paying attention to nobody else. I'm finna knock this nigga the fuck out. After the second swing, I was looking around and I'm like, I'm so glad that them nuggets, they seen what I can do and they ain't want none of that shit. But I already know everybody ain't like that. Everybody, I don't give a fuck how hard they hit. They with it. So I'm just glad I walked away. I just had a busted hand.
So tell them what happened when you get back on Monday with the hand.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened when you get back. Because the story was this.
Listen.
Just know the story that he just told us, chat, was not the story that was going around. at
No, I
all.
couldn't because the reason why I had it's not even like the story was true because the story I had to kind of tell it a little different because if I saw Major knew I was in the club, he would have
Yeah, for sure.
I already knew what he was gonna do, knowing that I was the club fighting.
Yeah.
I'm in the club and I'm fighting, and I fuck my hand up. I am the property of the army. It's over with. I can't train no more. I can't do nothing. It's over with.
You a liability now?
So it's like
put the whole club on the blacklist now. Can't nobody go.
Listen, I lied, but I had to say it's like I had to think about myself at the same time.
Nah, you saved all of Bill second graph, gang. Yeah, good.
Yeah, so I had to take my platoon sergeant that I was walking in the train station.
Yep.
And I was followed by some Turkish guys, and I had my headphones in, and I was walking by myself because Goss was like, "Hey, no," I said, "Goss," I even told Goss, I was like, "Goss, bro," I said, "I'm by myself, bro." I said, "If I'm gonna go down, bro, let me do it by myself." I said, "This is the story I'm gonna tell." I said, "Y'all were nowhere near me." Goss can tell you. I told Goss, I said, "Bro, don't say nothing, bro. You weren't even in the club, bro. Don't say shit." So I told her, I was like, "Yeah, walking in the train station," and I kind of kept looking back as I was walking, and I had headphones on, and I kept looking back, and they were saying stuff they ain't understand, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about, and I'm keep walking, and I said, "One will try to grab at me," and that's when I swung, and that was my story, and I'm sticking to it. But it's one of those stories where it's like, Sergeant Major believed it, and at the time I was like, damn, I mean, I lied. He believed the shit, but I gotta look out for myself because I already knew if the real story that came out that I was fighting the club, even though I was defending myself, they ain't give a fuck about that shit. They ain't give a fuck about that shit.
God, nah, you right on that one. One thing I wish they would have handled differently was when I was getting out, when they found out what my percentage was. Trying to get me UCMJ, Shafi made me drive to go get the keys for the arms room. Then he told on me for driving when I wasn't supposed to be driving.
Yeah.
So that was like, bro, that was so weird. Cause I'm like, bro, you told me to go do it. Like, but I just realized that was a trap later on. And then once they found out that I was getting, what I was getting, it was like, bro, they wasn't trying to do my paperwork. They were trying to put me on like back-to-back staff duties and all that. I was like, okay. Like, y'all see what the play is. Like the life that y'all working all this for, like, yeah, I'm finna be on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I could see why they was on it. Because, you got people that did 16, 17, 18 years. And you on year 6, like going to 7, like, bro, they don't want to see you get out here and win. Right. Boy, that's a myth. So they was putting me through hell to get out, boy. And I wasn't making it no better. But the shit that I was doing, they was not privy of at all. The stuff that I was wilding doing, like, they wasn't on. It wasn't even about that. It was just like, oh, he finna get out and be okay and be on his feet. Like, he got a plan. Nah, we finna make this difficult. Like, that's really how I felt they was moving. Until I called that little hotline where they was helping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then them folks just left me alone. They had me working in the gym for the next like 3-4 months. So, man. So what's one of the biggest lessons that the military life taught you?
The biggest lessons. So the biggest lesson that I took for being in the military is as much as people are sitting here saying like about having comrades and about having a team and teamwork and everything, like you have to look out for yourself at the end of the day. Like nobody in the military want anybody in the military to do better than you. Being 100% real. They want you to do well, but they don't want you to do better. They don't want nobody doing better than them. So it's really a dog-eat-dog world. It's just the fact that they don't want to be presented as as this, heavy competition or heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. No matter how people want to present that, oh, it's all about teamwork. I want you to win. People want you to win, but they don't want you to win over them.
But I mean, you got to break it down for the people too, bro, because it's slots. So people got to understand once you get, past E5 now, you looking for slots, you points, like it start getting real greasy.
You at doing SSD1, you trying to figure out whatever you can be able to figure out to be able to get that slot.
The little bump, yeah. So everybody
you're always competing against somebody. No matter if you realize it or not, you're always competing with somebody. So if there's anybody that says that I want you to win, cool, they want you to win, but they don't want you to get that slot over them. I guarantee you.
I can guarantee that they might be buddy. When you a rank under and all that, they might be buddy. But once you start catching up and getting some motion, it get real greasy out there, bro. So that is one thing. I say the biggest lesson that I had to learn was to be okay with like separating from people. Like, because you gonna move, you gonna switch duty stations, people gonna leave. And you got to be okay with that and just be thankful for the time y'all had together and the lessons y'all had together, bro. But you also got to adjust quick, you know what I'm saying, without them. Like, if that was your homie, that was your partner, whatever it was, one of your favorite NCOs, bro, like, you got to move on because the Army then already moved on to the next. So that was big, because, like, I ain't never, then built this up with a your homie or something for a year and a half, 2 years. And then y'all kicking it tight every day. And then it's gone. Like, that's tough, bro. That's tough. So I had to learn, like, all right, it's okay. Like, people leave your life. It's okay, bro. It'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, it's different ways to keep up with people and keep the relationship and the bond. Because I can say that now, bro. A lot of my closest friends and people that I talk to for advice, they was in, So that's a blessing. Yeah. So you got anything else, bro?
Hey, leave some comments under it. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, YouTube, what else? Instagram. What else? Is that all the platforms?
Yeah, that's all of them, bro.
Still standing clip. Still standing _podcast.
SSP Still Standing podcast on YouTube. Check us out. A lot more clips gonna go up about a week, because we didn't put out way too many. But yeah, getting a little traction, man. So join us on the YouTube. Patreon going up real soon, man. And then make sure to tap in on Facebook, Twitch. Like he said, bro, leave some comments, some ideas, some topics you want us to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Freaky Friday coming up. So make sure to tap in. We appreciate all of y'all, man. Stay blessed.